Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Definite, and I want to tell you about this cool app I just found out about. It's called Anchor. It's a real cool app, man. I think you guys will really feel it. It's easy, it's fun, it's exciting, uh, it's free. That's the best part, and you can make money off it, and you can do it from the comfort of your own home, and it will help you distribute to different platforms where everybody can hear your podcast. So if you ever dreamed about making a podcast, download the app today, Anchor.
We in. We in.
Yeah.
Yes,
How you
sir.
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Welcome, yo. This is Straight Talk with your man Definite. We got a newbie up in the house.
What's up?
Introduce yourself, baby girl.
I'm Christy Orzomer. I go by Koz, K-O-Z. That's my business name. That's me. I'm in Arizona. Been out in Arizona since 2007. I'm from Minnesota. I grew up in Minnesota, but I'm born in Georgia. And I like it out here. Been out here for a while and tried to go back a few times, but Arizona's kind of taken a hold of me, and now I'm grateful because it brought so many wonderful things. I have 5 children, and I'm a grandma.
Really?
Grandma.
You're a grandma.
Yes. My granddaughter, she was
Hi.
born in March.
Okay. Wow, you gotta bless, man. You're
Yes.
blessed.
Yes, definitely blessed. Yeah, my oldest son is 20. My daughter's 17. My youngest son is 14. And then my youngest 2 daughters are 7 and 5.
Oh, wow. And what do you do for a living?
I own my own business. I do energy healing, life coaching. I do entertainment and events and a bunch of other things. I'm an entrepreneur.
Hey, yo, I need a job.
Yeah, you in New Jersey. I'm in Arizona.
Well, I'm saying.
I make jewelry using real stones, and yeah.
I'll relocate if that money, if you talking, I'll relocate. Shit.
Oh. That's what's up.
Well, yeah. No, I was just fucking with you, but I fucking on with me. Took us a while to get this going, but
Yes.
we got it going now. So let's get into it. The topic is going to be on abortion.
Yes.
Now you said what, 2, 3 kids?
5 kids.
5 kids.
5 kids.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me put it to you like this. Was there any time between all your 5 pregnancies that you ever considered having an abortion?
I actually have had an abortion
Really?
because, sometimes things in your life aren't where they need to be, or the circumstances or the situations aren't ideal for another child to be brought into that world. And when I left my ex a year ago, I found out I was pregnant. I was 3 months pregnant after I left. And even though I took the plan B after we were intimate, not thinking I would get pregnant, because we were, we took the safety precautions or whatever, and I still ended up pregnant. I was like, I'm newly single, out of a relationship. I already have, my 4 kids are still at home. My oldest son has moved out a few years ago, but still having 4 kids. And, I'm in school, and I'm starting my own business. And so sometimes it just is not what it needs to be at that moment. So I feel there's nothing wrong with that. And I made a choice that was best for my children, best for me at that time.
Okay. So that decision never haunts you?
Right. It does.
Never haunts you.
It does, because after that happened, I had to go to the hospital, and I ended up seeing it, and that really kind of fucked me up in my head. Would I do it again? Probably not. But I'm going to make sure that I don't get pregnant either, to make sure that I don't have to go there.
Now, what is actually the procedure of an abortion? I mean, how does that
Well, as
how does
long
that
as
work out?
you're under a certain amount of weeks, you can take a pill, which then stops the pregnancy. After, I
Oh, you
think
can.
after 3 months, it has to be surgically done, where they go in and actually like vacuum everything out. Luckily, I wasn't at
Wow.
that. I wasn't far along to do that, because then I probably wouldn't have did it. To me, it
Mm.
I don't know. I guess people are like, well, yeah, an abortion. Well, if they have to go and suck it out, I think that's different versus just taking a pill and it kind of just, you know, takes care of itself, I guess, in a way.
I didn't even know they had a pill.
Yep, they have a pill that you can take. Like I said, I think up until, I can't remember the exact weeks, but as long as you're under 3 months, then you can take that pill, and it's supposed to end the pregnancy. In my case, the pregnancy ended and the fetus was supposed to come out like in a period, and it didn't. And so then I had to go to the hospital, and they had to, you know, take a thing and like swab it out or whatever. And that's when I saw it, and I shouldn't have looked, because it really did fuck me up in my head after that, because like it was, yeah, it was a whole ordeal.
I couldn't imagine the sight of that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it was definitely something I wish I wouldn't have saw, and I wouldn't want anybody to see. But I
Does that
mean,
keep you up at night?
no, it doesn't, because I know the decision I made needed to be made regarding the circumstances of how everything was, and just to bring another child into this world in those circumstances was not. It wouldn't have been good for that child. You know, my other two daughters that I
Yeah.
have with my ex, you know, it's consistent fighting, and you know, some people just don't understand that just because you aren't together no more doesn't mean that now you have to be enemies. Like, why do we have to be enemies? Because we're not together.
Yeah.
People don't work out, and we have children, and that should be the
Right.
main focus. And so to bring
It should.
right, and to bring another child into that, like, it's just already a headache with him trying to co-parent with my two daughters that we have, and so then adding a third on top of that, like, it wouldn't have been
Yeah.
wouldn't have been good.
Wouldn't have been. Yeah. Wouldn't have been best beneficial for
Mm,
the child.
right.
But did you share, what you done with your family?
A little bit, but I really feel like it's none of their business. You know, that's my business.
Okay.
I've,
Are your parents still
yeah,
alive?
they are. I don't have a great relationship with my parents, so me and my father haven't been on talking terms for over a year, and I'm good with that. I've made peace with that. And me and my mother, we've always had a rocky relationship. Again, I make decisions on my own, and if I choose to tell people, I mean, obviously now the world's gonna know. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any shame in anything that I've done, and I'm an open book. So if there's anything anybody ever wants to ask me, I don't have any hesitant on responding, you know, because I am transparent in a lot of things that I do. I mean, there's a lot of things that I do keep private because it is my life, and I choose to keep those private, but for the most part, I'm an open book on everything, and I feel that things that I've gone through in my life can help and teach others, so you got to share that. You got to be relatable.
Yeah. Now, I mean, because of your relationship with your parent,
Mhm.
you didn't share it with them.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Okay. But now, what if you guys were like close?
Mm,
Would you have shared it then?
maybe. I don't know. I still feel like it's, you know, that was my decision, and I just probably wouldn't want to hear their opinions, or hear their nagging on, oh, well, why did you do that, or you should have did this, because a lot of people aren't for abortions, they're pro-life, which, you know,
Yeah.
or they're, you know, they don't like their heartbeat. You got a heartbeat, that's the baby, you got to have it regardless of the circumstances that child being born into, you know. So it's a very touchy subject for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I mean, a lot of people definitely consider it murder,
Right.
you know.
Which I can see both sides of it, because yes, you know, the fetus does have a heartbeat, and it does have, it, you know, forms into